Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you can see, my name is Chris by my sign, or maybe you already know. I'm really happy you're here and I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Leo Tarot. Leo Love Tarot, Leo Love reading and messages from your person. This is a reading where we're going into their feelings, thoughts, intentions. What are the next steps or moves? Or maybe what you need to know. I don't know either. So let's just dive in and see what is going on. Let's check out the energies, Leo. The Star is here in the Five of Cups. Wow. Okay, so they sort of feel like spinners to me. And that's because there's a lot of healing energy in this star. And something is going on with you and the person who's coming through, if this is your reading. There's definitely an energy of clarity and healing and renewal in our star. I mean, and it's coming here with the Five of Cups. So clearly something has gone on enough that somebody... Well, here's what I was hearing initially. So I just want to bring this through that, and it's going to be really specific for you. But that somebody regrets how either the last conversation went or didn't finish. And sort of left things here. And that's the other thing. There's also an apology that's in here. It's really clear. So it's really kind of everything for me, as I said. It's like what I call a spinner, because it's just all-encompassing kind of energy. What's been going on, the healing energy coming in, the apology that is extremely clearly necessary and that I feel is already coming through here, whether that's coming through in real time or not, in person or by a message. You know, that's another thing altogether. And what are the details of what's going on? Don't know much yet, but I also know that whatever is going on, you already know. So let's just get in and see what wants to come through, perhaps some validation. I want to remind you that the playlists are linked in the video description below, but also here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab. Where you should be, by the way, I just want to remind you, if you see here, suspect, likeness, jumbled words, whatever, just even like that, just is all the things that's Chris's stuff. Let me know. The email is in the description below, but also on the About Me page. You know, people who are, not good people who are ripping other people off. So yeah, keep those messages coming for me. They are very helpful, and thank you to all those of you that have already messaged me. They eventually make it to me, but there's kind of a process because I don't open things. So myself, for obvious reasons. Anyway, so if you want to find your readings, Leo, or anything, all 12 zodiac signs, if you are a twin flame and you're looking for twin flame readings, they're also in the playlist. They are back, by the way, and all readings are timeless. Love Tarot, All Signs Tarot, you'll also find in more. So feel free to explore. Let's continue checking out the energy coming in. It's the Chariot and the Seven of Cups. Okay, interesting, because we're talking about like what is going on here. Well, the Chariot is Cancer energy, and that's around an action that somebody's going to take that's going to change some things here. Is somebody finally making a decision? What's going on? Because again, it's feeling a lot like what was coming in is an apology in that star. And also in that Five of Cups, and it's connected to conversations that were had and also I feel like not finished. Somebody's regretting that. Are you waiting for somebody to make a choice? Seven of Cups energy, commitment issues. So our Chariot's sort of heading over in that direction, and I'm wondering if they are. But I also want to validate if whatever's going on, should that Chariot possibly be connected to you? And moving into that Seven of Cups, and then maybe even the Eight of Cups. You're feeling like on the fence or wanting to pull away. Move on. That's also here. Again, it's really specific and we need more. So let's dig in. Let's go into a deep dive. Thank you again for joining me, Leo. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Leo. Please show us the cards, Aho. It's the Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups is back. Wow. Yeah. You just want to know. Clearly you want the truth. Queen of Swords is in reverse. That is a Libra energy also connected to Venus. And yeah, that's definitely an energy of somebody who wasn't honest. You need to know. And it's totally connected to the star energy. It's connected to the regret, to an apology. I feel like it is coming in. The Seven of Cups is back and it's in the partnership placement. And again, that's also an energy. Wow, yeah. An energy around you. Look at this. I was going to say, should you want to move on? As we talked about the Seven of Cups going into the Eight of Cups. Well, here's the thing. It's here. It's here, but it's in reverse. And that's an energy of somebody who is getting clarity, who is making a decision, who's coming back in. So this is clearly around this person. It might be more than an apology. It's connected to the Nine of Pentacles, which I feel like is a strong energy that you're in. But that's also an energy of, it can be an energy of commitment. Somebody who's finally making that choice. And maybe they just need to hurry up before you are jumping on that chariot. But again, going from the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups in reverse, again, here to the Nine of Pentacles is a strong validation for me that it's around this person. Yeah. Five of Swords in reverse. Don't like that, but it's here with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So around some energy of not being honest. It's time to communicate. It's time to decide. It's also time for you to decide. Six of Swords is also here. Look, and here's the thing. It's Mercury energy. And it's connected to the Ten of Cups in reverse, which is a very strong validation for me that something is going on. Had you built a life together? Have you been building it? Has it been on the table? So that's really clear. And the Six of Swords can be an energy of, like it's, moving on kind of energy again. But it's also been really validated for me that I do feel like there's a weight here and there's one foot in, one foot out the door. And that somebody either knows that, or you've said it, or other people have said it, whatever, and they're getting over themselves. Coming back in here, oh gosh, just bumping into everything. With our Eight of Cups again in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. One pentacle shy of the Ten of Pentacles, a long-term energy. By the way, we're also seeing the Eight of Pentacles here. So working on coming here with the truth, it's really strong what has been going on. Because this Five of Swords in reverse too is definitely some amends that this person needs to make. The Three of Wands is here, yeah. So that's Aries energy, your fire sign, one of your fire sign companions, the Wands. And that's around movement, and it's around somebody you've been waiting for to make a choice and to literally make a move, and that's going down the Chariot. It's super clear, and that's the bigger picture, but it's also, we see them working on it, you could say, here in our Three of Wands and our Eight of Pentacles. This is a coming together energy. It's expansive. Travel, Ace of Cups in the upright. Oh my gosh. And Five of Wands in the upright. Look, it's connected right here to the Seven of Cups in the partnership placement, which came back. And that's around obstacles and challenges. Yeah. I feel like it's around this person, but it could include other people. I mean, that's a possibility. However, it is here with like what's going on. It's connected to the Five of Swords in reverse, and this is a 55. And that is an energy of change for me. It's transformational energy. It's changes near. It's like a new and better path is emerging energy. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, again, Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, the Chariot. Somebody has an apology to make. Somebody's made a decision. Somebody wants to work this out. I just feel like you might be on the verge of moving on if you haven't, and maybe they need to move fast, which they're not. Page of Wands is in reverse. And that's definitely like an immature energy struggling with that around the movement. And you can you can see it here with this Five of Wands, which is your energy, by the way, Leo. Maybe it's even a validation for some of you of the path you're sort of blocking somewhat. Eight of Pentacles here, Ace of Water, Nine of Pentacles. There's somebody here does regret things said and not said. I feel like, again, how things were left, not responding. There is an apology for whatever went down in the Ten of Cups here. And they're coming in here with the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's around the relationship. It's around new beginnings, the feelings. Now, I want to validate for those of you that this is connecting to a marriage kind of energy. It's here. I really don't think that is for everyone, but it is here. So the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. I kind of feel like it's a spinner, though, because I feel like something has gone on here and that there's been some kind of conflict, you know. But it is here, and it's here with the Three of Wands. And again, that energy of expansion. What is the Chariot moving toward? Well, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Had you built a life, were you building it, wasn't on the table? Is this a long-term? It is a long-term kind of energy. And what I wanted to say is some of you may have some history. But there's definitely this element of this is what you're waiting for, the Six of Swords, because right in the that's the middle, and on each side is the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, waiting for this person to get out of the commitment issues, make a choice, make a move, which is happening. It's pretty clear. The World card also, the Four of Cups. Wow. The Hangman, that's where things are. The Four of Swords, yeah. Oh my gosh, Judgment, upright. I mean, it doesn't get any clearer for me than that. Wake up, Leo's person, make a decision. What do you want? So there is a super big apology in here. Somebody that hasn't been ready to make the apology, but also for more, to make life-changing decisions. The World card. Who's been afraid of some kind of change here, and that is definitely leading us all the way back to the choice you're waiting for them to make. Somebody is waking up and making it. Now, I want to validate the World card, the end of the cycle. You're in this energy, Leo, and, well, when you get out of the World card, you move into the Fool, and it's a new path. Perhaps taking a chance, I feel like. And for some of you, this is connected to literal marriage here in the Ace of Cups. Like, is this where do you make a decision? What do you want? Now, that's just a really clear message. It won't be for everyone because it's specific for you. 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. It could also be about, well, do you want to move in or meet families or blend families? Or, again, something bigger like marriage, maybe even a family energy. But this is life-changing decisions. So it's getting out of all the obstacles that we see here, literally connected with the Seven of Cups who came back, here with the Five of Wands, and now it's Judgment. It's like, hello, wake up, make a decision here. Now, I want to validate also with the Chariot coming in, if this is around, and the World card, if it's around relocation, that's here, and that could be connecting us to housing or, within the same town, or maybe, again, city, state, country, across the world, relocation, or a traveling energy. It's pretty strong. It's around the move for me, like around the commitment. But again, it's also really validating that it might be connecting as well to a location energy, like traveling. So before I look at these two here, I just want to validate, look at this. The Four of Cups, the Hangman, and the Four of Swords on the other end. Sort of like an element of surprise here with our Four of Cups around communication. So should you be able to see each other at something, or maybe even a message coming in? I mean, it's going here with the Nine of Pentacles, which again, I feel like that's also an energy around you, like an independent kind of energy. And this person in the Eight of Cups in reverse coming back in here. And there's definitely an apathetic energy there. It's sort of like, what? I'm kind of over it. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, energy is strong. And this just couldn't get any more validating for me than the Hangman, Major Arcana, coming here with the Four of Swords, because this is around timing. And somebody like needs to get out of indecision. It's been a really strong time will only tell energy. And when you get out of the Hangman, you move into the Death card, where there's some major changes going on. Endings, beginnings, a rebirth, transformational energy. So that also connects me to you. It's sort of like, well, if you don't want this, or you're not going to tell me, or you're not going to make these decisions, I'm out. It's also connecting to the Minor Arcana energy, this day-to-day kind of real-time energy, which is where I feel like things are now. Like there's some kind of pause or break, not communicating or not communicating well, needing this person to make this decision. And I tell you what, the energy is just really incredibly strong. That is in fact what is going on. Oh my gosh. Are you seeing this? The Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. Yeah. Okay, Leo. Tides are turning. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. It's a turning point. It's in your favor. You're in this energy, by the way, and it is also connected to communication. So, and it's here with the Emperor, Aries energy, and Mars. Beginning in the end, an action, a completion energy, the move. The strategizing energy of our Emperor, the leader. This person has woken up. This person is making this decision. Where are you at? Are you still here? Because it's turning in your favor. That's just really super, super strong. And looking at our Major Arcana energy here, the World card, Judgment, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. And we have the Hangman here, which is really clear where things are. Somebody is waking up and making that decision, and that's also you. That's the thing. This is your reading, Leo. Where are you at? Where are you at with this person? 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door has been coming in for me. Yeah, and it does feel kind of like a rush in some ways, so I'm wondering if there's something that's been said or they've seen, or maybe there's even been an ultimatum you gave them. I gotta fix it. If you've been watching me here at the Tarot Closet, you know that I get really kind of weird about cards and like moving them around. I want them to be straight, but usually doesn't happen. So never mind me. Anyway, I'm going to bring in some tea leaf. Let's see if there's something here that's going to just totally throw us for a loop, or some validation. But yeah, wake up energy. Some clarity, which is also going on in the Hangman. Make a decision. And for you as well, like getting out of there. Are you going into the Death card and moving forward without them? Are they going in there and getting over whatever the heck it is, making these changes? And are you moving forward together? It feels very much to me like this person is moving toward you, and that you hold the cards. Although currently I'm holding these cards. Okay. Let's see what is coming through here. Leo, the bottom of the deck, the Star is here. We already saw the Star coming in around the healing energy, the regret, the apology, and this Star is saying guaranteed success. That's also connecting to the Emperor, Ace of Cups, and it's in the middle of the Ten of Pentacles, also in Judgment, our overall energy, as you can see. And that's a strong energy around, yes, it's a very strong energy around the Emperor strategizing here, who really does not want this to stop or end completely. If it has, they're waking up. Are they on time? Psychic ability, trust your intuition, Leo. That's just really clear. Again, around the decision energy. 10 card, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Now, that really connects the Four of Cups for me. You go there and you're getting out of the Three of Cups, Mercury, and can be a coming together energy, and it could be literal at some kind of an event. Specific. Because not everybody can see each other. But I also want to validate, for any of you, this is around that platonic energy and you're wanting this person to you know, or you know, just get off their hiney, you could say. Well, yeah, that's also here. It's like, hello, it's time. Successfully overcoming a problem. Look, a bridge. Bridging the gap. For some of you, that's like, well, it's around communication at some point anyway, but it could be literal in terms of meeting in the middle around something, distance. Either way, it's for you. Successfully overcoming the problem. Here we are at this point. New home, new attitude. Now, this is very interesting because it could be connecting literally with that, either for you alone or the two of you, like an actual literal, you know, dwelling. Not for everybody, because the house is sort of representing the relationship for me, your connection, and the broom is all about, well, the broom is all about, you know, cleaning things up. And what happens when you have a broom and you're cleaning? You find, you know, things that were swept under the rug, right? Which get aired out in judgment. That's airing everything out. It's like truth and clarity. It's finding those dust balls and clearing them out. It's finding other things that you thought you lost. And sometimes it's even finding money in the sofa, if you know what I mean. Like, the potential is really strong and the movement around them is really strong in this reading today. But I feel that apathy also around you. Gong, look, an exciting event. 10 cards, celebration, fun, enjoyment. So it definitely could be around that, maybe even at another time. If there's travel and you can see each other, it might be a shock to you, or you know if somebody could be somewhere. The last tea leaf is unicorn. Oh my gosh. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. I feel like that's definitely around you, and it's here also with the Emperor, which is a strong energy for you around strategizing and planning, and the World card, life-changing decisions. I like this for you either way. I want to bring in some messages from the heart, love messages from your person, the tarot closet. I'm going to close my eyes, but let me check that the camera's not going to die. Okay, I think we're good. Because you know that's just a thing. People always write me and they say, oh, but you know you can do this and this. Yeah, I have this battery thing. It's not about that. It's just these cameras, that's what they do. So, and I usually have my eyes closed or I'm really focused on your reading and I look up and it's not recording. Anyway, it didn't happen today. I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, well, not anymore. It's literally time. It's just not even a question. We are meant to be. Whoops. Oh, it landed right here on the Emperor, right below unicorn. I write letters I never send. Working on them. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. But I love you is here. And I'm waking up. I love you too. Call and response. But, and that sounded weirdly like a poem. Maybe there's some poets here, because that's how it came out. I love you. I am waking up. I love you too, but. What is the but? Only you can say. The I love you is here again. It feels kind of intense, I gotta say, Leo. There might be some of this going on, some power struggles. There's a lot of intensity here. Okay, I have to validate that. I do feel like there's a lot of chemistry and intensity between you, and there is some headbutting and power struggles. What all the specifics are, I'm not always privy to that, but that just was like giving me goosebumps as it came in, like almost like the chill you would get, close here to this fire, also in the Three of Wands. I stare at photos. So somebody looking at their phone, looking at your pictures, maybe on social media. I miss you. So whether it's across the street, town, again, city, state, country, or maybe the world, here in our world card, distance-wise, it could also just be an emotional or communicative distance. Give me time. I'm working on it. It literally landed here on the Eight of Pentacles on a rose. And the last message from your person, Leo. Give me time, but look, my heart is yours. I know, I'm awake. Okay? What are those readings today? Beautiful Leo. Thank you for joining me here at the Tarot Closet. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you love as always. I'm hoping you're well, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another Leo reading soon.